Hi everybody. Hi everybody. It's your friend Daniel Hutchins. We're back again. Yeah, we're back again. We're outside doing another Dan and Dan with the Puppy Show. So what are we doing on this Dan and Dan with the Puppy Show? Well, first we gotta lay down what happened this morning. After that, we got your announcements. So 6 in the morning, Dad woke us up like a really crazy person, and then insisted that we were up for him. Then, after all that crazy shit happened, and I said, oh yeah, Mom didn't get a lot of good sleep last night. I didn't get any good sleep last night. And, like I said, I partied last night. Kinda, sorta. And I only got myself only like 3.5 hours of sleep last night. But, aside from that stuff, we did go back to sleep. Got about 4 more hours in after. And in that 4 hours of time I got extra sleep, Mom was basically, being, told do this, do that shit. And it's like, oh, okay. And then, as I don't know, 10:30, I took the puppy out. So I took the puppy out. Then we had to lock puppy back up for a couple hours because Dad insisted that we go look at this mobile home. That was about $70,000. But the fucker never showed up, so then it's like, oh yeah, we're supposed to go tour this place up in Ravenel Hill. Well, that never fucking happened. And then we insisted we grab the groceries right there or there. Went to Food Lion. I got myself some Victor coffee. The cheap, nasty ass artificial sweetest shit. I got 2 bottles of that. Mom got a can of dry. Dad got a Coca-Cola Classico. And we got some sugar, some grapes. And Mom got those stupid dirt puddings. The Lunchable dirt pudding. Alright, so then we checked out. It was about $50 at the Food Lion. And then we tried to find somewhere to eat. So we went across the street to that Hardee's up in Ravenel Hill. But the problem was, people were so goddamn stupid that they forgot to put my order on the list. So then we were driving around trying to get back to Dorchester Road, back to familiar turf. And we did go to our favorite location of the Hardee's on Dorchester Road up by Latson. And I finally did get what I got. I finally did get my superstar burger with fry and a medium Dr. Pepper. Because, little known fact, Hardee's is one of the best places to order a Dr. Pepper from. Hint, 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 hint. Burger King and Hardee's are 2 of the best places to get your Dr. Peppers from. Hint, 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 hint. Anyway, now then we got back home, and now we're back at it again in the afternoon shit. And now it's going, I don't know, like 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now. I didn't really get really much of a chance to sit down, but we are out here, and now that leads us to our show. So, yeah, out here with a little buddy, Dallas the puppy. But, it's just a quick flash of him, I like to do a quick flash of him. Just like, but anyway, more disappointed than the way she laid. We basically have some other announcements. Yep, announcements. So, my sister is going to be visiting me from Wednesday up until next Wednesday. From Wednesday to Wednesday, my sister's going to be coming out to Charleston to see me. Just, to kind of get the, help me out, help Mom out, kind of ease off of tension and stress and anxiety and shit that we get from Dad. But, it's all good. It's all okie doke in the row. You already know, it's all okie doke in the row. Sister's really freaking cool. At least, she is cool. So, it's all good. So, special shout out to my sister if you're watching this video. Special shout out to you. This video is dedicated to you because you are awesome. Oh yeah. So last night when I was goofing off on the TV last night, I was goofing off on my phone, on my TV, and my laptop yesterday. I was kind of goofing off on my devices last night until like early in the morning. But oh yeah, I started going back and watching the first season of the Kardashians. I hadn't seen them in a while. You know who my favorite Kardashian sister is? I bet you can never guess who my favorite Kardashian sister is. It's Kim. Yep, that's my favorite Kardashian sister. But anyway, enough about that yimmer yammer. But oh yeah, we did some Kardashians last night. I went on and did some Happy Days last night. I did some Willy Wonka last night. I did some Double Dare last night. The one from 1988. And I guess we did a little other stuff, but case in point was we had a lot of crazy stuff happen last night. So I was trying to relax, you know. When I tried to relax today, it didn't go out as planned. So again, like I said, it's all, I guess, okey-doke and row in the end. But again, like I said, if you guys were coming on here expecting I was going to talk to you about the comic universe, well, no. Basically, the Dan and Dallas Puppy Show, lately, the Dan and Dallas Puppy Show has just been kind of a way to kind of tell you or fill you in on what's been happening with my everyday life. I used to have another show that kind of preceded that used to be called The Talks with Dan. But The Talks with Dan has now been replaced by we call the Dan and Dallas Puppy Show. And so far, a lot of people are loving the Dan and Dallas the Puppy Show. So the Dan and Dallas the Puppy Show has now officially became a permanent staple of the lineup here at our Hutchins Hut. Yes, at our Hutchins Hut. Everybody is just loving the Dan and Dallas the Puppy Show. So, oh yeah, we're going to keep making these. Don't y'all worry now. We're going to still make them. As long as I can make them, we'll make them. The Dan and Dallas the Puppy Show. Yeah, buddy. But anyway, we're just kind of frisking right now. We're kind of frisking around outside right now in bed, trying to give mom and dad a chance to kind of do their things. But anyway, just let y'all guys know, I guess everything's okay. I guess everything's okey-doke in the row. We know. But, you know, like I said, in case you don't know, I'm telling you right now, here in Tiny Town, South Carolina, you're my friend for the Dan and Dallas Puppy Show, exclusive show. That is the show that we do here every week here at the Hutchins Hut. We like to make sure we cater to people so that they know all about the life of me, my family, and you know, all of that stuff. But anyway, in case you guys want to know when I'm bringing back comic book news, I don't know when I'm going to bring comic book news, because really, there hasn't really been anything to talk about this month. So if you might be thinking like, oh, this is supposed to be a channel centered around comic books. Well, sadly, it used to be a channel centered kind of around the comic books, but because there's not really much going on right now, we are still technically in the slum of the comic book universe right now. The only thing that's holding right now is the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man and the Captain America the Brave New World. Other than that, I told you guys I was going to do the Sonic Trilogy special, which I'll do probably in the spring, assuming that Sonic the Hedgehog 3 will go on to Paramount in a few months. My guess is it will probably be on next month, given around the 4-month turnaround time that usually movies prefer the theaters. Because 4-month turnaround time are most of the times when a release or an action film goes in the theaters. So you just might be seeing myself talk about a couple specials when it gets closer to that time, spring vacation. So in case you guys are wondering, yes, I will be doing spring vacation videos here on the Hutchins Hut. We always try to always cater to every Charter season and all holiday that we can over here at Hutchins Hut. We cater to make sure that everybody knows what's going on with myself, my family, and of course my buddy Dallas the Puffy. But anyway, so we're just kind of enjoying some of the breeze right now. So it's just trying to enjoy some of the breeze right now. It's kind of a nice gentle warm breeze right now. So I'm just kind of just enjoying the outside right now with my little buddy right now. But yeah, anyway, I don't know. Puppy's ready to go back on do a little wander walk.